Welcome back to the podcast. And today, we got some interesting news. Sad, but also we ended off with amazing news. If you guys
Stick
are
till the
watching
end.
this, stick to the end.
Yeah.
Very, very positive news. Starting
Okay.
off
Don't
first,
skip, don't cheat.
FGC is dying. EVO lost his EVO lost his touch.
Well,
The entire industry is gone.
Let's
GG's
relax.
to any fighting game player. Don't play any more fighting games. That's it. It's over.
Okay,
That
let's
is how it
calm
works.
down. Let's calm down for just a bit. What actually happened with EVO is previously originally there were only like two EVOs. It was EVO Japan and EVO Las Vegas, and those are the big ones. And those are still considered the big ones. Last year they added EVO. It was EVO France, right? It was in Europe. I'm pretty sure it was France. So people are like, okay, now if there's more EVOs, the prestige of winning an EVO title kind of like lessens if like there's just more, like if there's 3 a year. But then we got announced that there's gonna be like 7 in 2027. Like there's gonna be pretty much every region is going to have an EVO, like starting in 2027.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like fucked up. I mean, like, EVO's cool, and I like EVO, and you know what? A lot of people. I like EVO was cool and stuff, but how the FGC is kind of like structured is there's lots of locals that then feed into majors that are like for specific games. So like Tekken has the Tekken World Tour, or Street Fighter has the Capcom Cup and stuff that are like their own separate circuits. But now, with all of these EVO events, it's going to be really tough for the individual games to host their own majors. And because it's like, well, why would I travel to, let's say, I think they're having one in like Brazil, like an EVO Brazil, if I remember correctly. It's like, why would I travel to the Tekken World Tour dojo in Brazil, like the major, if EVO Brazil is going to be a couple weeks later? Like, I'm not going to make 2 trips to Brazil. So it kind of just loses the incentive for other people to host like events. But then they say that they're going to be trying to help like the grassroots like part of the FGC. So I don't know what that means. Like, are they gonna give PlayStations to like every local on the planet? But it's like, that's cool, but then you're killing the individual circuits for the individual games. So it's like, and then what I said this in the chat the other day. If someone for Tekken hypothetically won every single EVO in 2027, they would have more EVO titles than Arslan Ash in 1 year. I mean, the likelihood of that is, like, minuscule, but still, like, that's a crazy thing to think about.
Yeah. If you win, like, 4 of them, like, you're already almost there.
Yeah.
Which is, like, insane. But the thing is also, it ruins, like, the, I feel like the whole, like, grounded grassroots aspect of it also. It's making it more corporate. And it's really hard for, like, because the whole, like, spark of FGC is just random showing up to any, like, locals doing an event. You're doing for the point. I mean, for us, like last year we had the pre-EVO event. It went towards TWT, but again, it was funded by us. We helped raise it and all that, and it was like fun because anybody can come and join. Like, of course, we're the top Tekken pros probably gonna win. Yeah, Arslan Ash came and won it still, but it was still like a fun event. Like, you know, it removes that whole like grounded level to it, and now just makes it a lot corporate, which is like unfortunately not good. I don't think so. I think ever since Saudi bought it, I think that's what it was. I think like Sony doesn't own EVO anymore, and now it's Saudi. So like they kind of control the whole thing because, you know, on top of all those EVOs, you still have EWC also, which is still a massive event with lots of prize money. Like, I think, what was it, like third place won like 50 grand or something like crazy like that.
Yeah, I think like Ulsan, because he won Tekken Esports World Cup back to back, he's like the highest earning Tekken pro of all time. Like, he's got like $500,000 because of that.
The money's insane
for those 2
in
events.
EWC. Because like what? It's not even like EVO, like the people don't even play EVO for the money. They play EVO for the title. So
Yeah.
like, hey, like you won Evo. That's a massive thing. But I also said this also. It's still people are still gonna put an asterisk on it. I feel like when it comes to Evo titles because everyone knows that Vegas and Japan are the quote unquote real Evos when it comes to it, and then
Mhm.
everything else is just like smaller. Because again, I'm not no hate to like France for example, but like I don't see many Tekken pros and all that going to France, for example. I don't see many all the Tekken pros going to Brazil for it. Also, it's like a lot of issues regarding that, and I feel like also visa issues is going to be a massive problem with it. But I think it is going to hurt the FGC community, especially if there's going to be 9 Evos. I don't think
Or
that's going to be a good
7, but
option.
yeah.
Or 7, yeah, it's something crazy like that, which is like I was already skeptical when there was like 4 Evos. I was like, I don't know, that's a little. You're kind of losing the weight of being an Evo winner. But I think hopefully that people kind of understand that like, hey, the asterisk is going to be Evo Vegas and Evo Japan. I feel like those are going to be like the major ones everyone should be worrying about. But again, I guess we'll see how it works. Again, right now this is called rumors, right? It's not official, or is this
No,
official?
this is like an actual thing that the Evo like website posted.
Okay,
Like this is
yeah,
happening. There's just fucking
it's
9
chaos.
or it's 7 Evos. Like it's fucking
Yeah.
it's
So
low key
like
kind of ridiculous.
if you're Tekken Pro, you're attending so many events next year. Just like insane how many events you're gonna be attending next year.
Well,
Just
I
because.
wonder like if big Tekken events are gonna be like canceled. Or not just Tekken, like even Capcom and stuff. But I wonder if stuff is gonna start getting canceled because like I think it's November. They have Tiger Uppercut, which is in Thailand.
Yeah.
But I don't know the exact dates, but it's like these Evos are gonna have to be spread out. And if Tiger Uppercuts in Thailand, and then fucking let's say Evo Brazil is the next week in November, hypothetically, I feel like they're gonna have to choose one or the other. Like. So
Yeah.
what? Like some of the events are gonna have to suffer. I don't know. It just seems like they're kind of trying to monopolize the FGC, and it's like if they want to help the grassroots, that's good. But and like it's nice to see big events, but like it seems like it's a very intentional kind of plan to steal the competition. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, kind of
Especially
like
if like somebody that's
homogenize
not
everything.
like what if someone that's not signed that's trying to make their way up, but like the only way to make their way up is now you have to attend these big events, right? And
Yeah,
you have
if
to
you don't
win
have the
these
money
big
to
events.
go to 9 or 7 Evos in a year.
Yeah. Like what? Only like Arslan Ash and like those guys, like those big guys who have like the org backing and the money and the sponsors backing to it can go to all these events. But someone like, for example, Danny, if you wanted to go to any of these Evos, you can like you can only go to like maybe only the Vegas one, and that's it. Like it's insane. But I am with you on it. I think it's hurting the ecosystem, especially with FGC, and now it's making it look like if an org even wants to get into FGC, they're gonna have to spend even more money now because of how many events there are.
Yeah.
But yeah, now onto positive news. We are NA VCL champions.
We have won, we
Round
did it,
of
we beat
applause.
Shopify Rebellion 3-0 in the grand final.
Wasn't
3
it?
and
Yeah.
0.
3-0.
Now,
That's
I just
actually
want quick shout out to Flya, the genius, the absolute mastermind. We had no coach the entire split. Every single adjustment between BO5s, between BO3s, every mistake we made was all him. All the in-game calling with, by the way, we're not really playing meta comps. We're playing Veto, we're playing we're switching up our comps. Like if you look at our Abyss, I think we made like 3 switches. Dude, even on our bind, dude, we are doing so much, and or Flya is doing so much to accommodate for all the changes that the core boys have been making. And to go from losing 0-2 to SRB 2 days ago, to now beating them 3-0 in a best of 5 when, as Smoke said, we only have 3 good maps. So,
yeah.
and I don't
So,
know.
the fact we
And
beat
today, mechanically, the boys were incredible. Kumi, Smoke, Note clutched out the first map with a 1v5. He aced in a 1v5 to close it out on map 1. Dude,
It was
I
an
don't know,
ace, but it wasn't a
everyone.
1v5. It was an ace without a 1v5.
And to
Yeah.
all of you who made fun of people for losing to Moose in 2026, stay losing.
Yep. Literally. No, I mean
There was some
it's
fighting words
insane.
right there.
I think because it's so crazy because Sad put up more of a fight in the lower finals than we did than Shopify did. So it was pretty interesting because those two teams we just beat them both, and then we lost to Shopify. We regrouped. We used Sad as scrim partners. We beat them, and then we made it to grand finals and won it. I think honestly
Plain
it's
3-0.
very impressive. Yeah, nobody expected us because everyone has like M80, everyone has like, Shopify, these orgs. Oh yeah, they're coming into the season. They're gonna like really good because they have a stacked roster. No, you lost the core with no coach. How do y'all feel
Dude.
about that?
Even the people who are normally with us, Tenrek, Roy, they jumped ship. Shout out to the one person who stuck with us the whole time, Ash. Dude, Ash casts.
Yep.
Shout out to you. You're the goat. You know ball.
She's getting free merch. Yeah, you're the GOAT. She has
Getting free
voted
merch.
for us almost I think every single time she's actually voted for us.
Every single time. I don't think she's ever voted against Core.
Yeah, which is shout out to her. I know Elizabeth, she would always vote for us. So shout out to her also. I know she's in deadlock community now, but shout out to her. But no, I think it's actually is so insane because now we have that's 65 points. So that is really like that's a high standard to start off the season, right? Again, because when it comes to qualifying for the playoffs to go to China for champions, you need to qualify for points or if you win stage 2. So it really depends on that. So already starting off with 65 points already, leading the league in points is already insane. So again, I want to emphasize, yes, I'm happy we won stage 1, but we still need to emphasize we cannot let the foot off the gas.
No comfortable.
No comfortable. Job ain't finished. Job is not finished. We have not qualified for anything. This is just stage 1. It's good that we won
This
the
is
points and
stage one.
everything. It's still stage
Though
1. I think
I will say though,
boys did good.
do we think that any of the boys get picked up now after winning? Do you think we have the same 5 going into split 2?
I really do
mean-
hope so. We keep the same 5.
Yeah, I mean, like, as
If we keep the
great
same
a-
5, go on.
I was gonna say, as great as it would be to see them get picked up, it's like, I think it's better if they say and we just win.
Yeah.
See, now that's better for us. But of course, if
Yeah.
you're a player and you're getting the offer, you're gonna take it.
Yeah.
If an org is to be like, hey, yo, we're gonna offer you a bag and we're flying you out to come play in VCT for us.
Yeah.
Like,
There's no
again,
shot that you turn it down.
Like again, yeah.
I mean-
and we're not the type to be like, oh no, you can't leave. Like again,
Absolutely not.
We understand because it's every pro's dream from tier 2 to play in tier 1, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, we
again,
sent how many people up last year? I just want
Yeah,
a quick
we had,
reminder.
like-
Who's the talent factory?
yeah, we literally have like I think 4 pros playing in tier 1 from the core roster last year. So it's actually insane.
2 in Santiago right now. 2 of them
Two
in
in
Santiago.
yeah, we got 2 right now playing in Masters. So like we have a lot of players that are going up, and it's really interesting to see that. Regarding that, I think it's gonna be fun. I'm really happy for the core boys, but again, it's if we all know. I'm really hoping the boys like sit down and talk about it. Be like, hey, us 5, if we win, not dominated, but we really did amazing without a coach in split 1. I feel like we can do like something amazing here.
Look, I will
it's
say,
great.
yeah, in the past there has been such cases. If you look at the current players on G2 when they were in the guard, people like Valen were getting offers from tier 1 from the jump, but they turned it down because they wanted to ascend together. Same thing with players from BBL, for example, right? Or previously Pacific, BBL Pacific. Some of them got offers. They want to stay together. They ascended together. So there are cases like this that obviously exist. Now, you can be the judge of whether or not you think we can make it to VCT playoffs. I think we can. I mean, look at us. But of course, at the end of the day, if there's an opportunity that's too good to turn down, we wouldn't expect the players to just stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would be happy for them. We'd be a bit sad to see them go, but we would be happy for them.
hmm
Yeah, again, it would be greedy of us to just keep them here, but we look out for these guys. Every pro player that has been with us, we've always looked out for them. We've always cheered them on, background and behind the scenes. We've always cheered them on. Again, we are not some certain orgs who like to keep their players in contract jail. But again, you know who you are. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You know who you are. But we're hoping to see split 2. Split 2. I think it's actually 3 splits this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I'm
I think there's 3, yeah.
It's 3 splits. So again, starting off split 1. This is only split 1. Are we happy? Yes. Do we need to calm down? Do
We
need
made
to,
history today.
We made history. We finally won a VCL split. We've actually never won one before. So we've made playoffs multiple times. We've made over the years we've made playoffs multiple times. We've never won it. So winning one, it's pretty good. I think everyone kind of knew that going into the split. It's a very open field. I feel like anybody can beat anybody. I mean, look at Sleepers. In the beginning of the season, throughout the season, they were really, really strong. They're free agent work. They're a bunch of rookies, and they came in dominating. Shout out to them again. We have banter on Twitter, but I think it's also healthy banter. We always want to support the guys again. But yeah, no, we won split 2. Congratulations to the boys. I'm really happy for them. I hope we stay for split 2. I really do hope the core 5 stay together. But if they choose to go, if they get a tier 1 offer, we understand. You can.
We will still be supporting you from here.
Well, hell yeah. Well, of course we'll be supporting you, but you got to chase the bag. Anybody would chase the bag. You know what I mean? I get it. But yeah, I'm happy for them. Now we're in a little break for now until split 2 comes up. So congratulations to the boys. Please go out and support them and congratulate them. By the time this video comes out, you guys already see it and congratulate them. But yeah, shout out to them. And yeah, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want any merch, core merch, check out QORgaming.com/shop. And if you want any news from us,
use code QORcast for 10% off.
QORcast 10% off. But yeah, and if you want any news updates regarding if we're doing anything, any events, if you want to check up on us, just go to QOR Gaming on Twitter and check us out there. And also we have a QOR Studio Twitter, so check out us over there also. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.